Welcome back for week 22 of Friends Around the World. We are going to be working the ceiling rose square this week. So you take your beginning color and we'll start with a magic circle. We'll chain 3 to start, which counts as a double crochet. And then we'll make 19 more double crochet into the ring. So if you're not comfortable with the magic circle, feel free to chain 4 or 5, join with a slip stitch, and then you would start with your chain 3 and 19 double crochet into that ring. So I have the first chain 3 counts as a double crochet, 1, 2, 3, 4. So we'll continue around to have a total of 20 double crochet, including our starting chain. 18 and 19, 20. So you can go ahead and join with the slip stitch to our starting chain 3 and then close up the ring to finish off round 1. Round 2, continuing on with where we left off, we will chain 3 again, 1, 2, 3, which works or counts as our first double crochet, and we'll double crochet in the same stitch as our join at the base of that chain 3. Double crochet in the next stitch, and then we'll work our way around the circle with 2 double crochet in one stitch, and then 1 double crochet in the next stitch. 2 double crochet followed by 1 double crochet. So you can go ahead and work your way around and join with the slip stitch to the starting chain 3, and that should give us 30 double crochet in round 2. Round 3 will continue from the same spot we left on. I have decided to change colors for mine, so I just finished my join with the new color at the end of round 2, and we'll continue on with my next color. So to start, we want to make a back post slip stitch around the chain 3 of the starting row. So you're going to insert your hook from the back to the front around that chain 3. So you might have to sort of work backwards a little bit. So from the back to the front and back around to the back again, pull the loop through and through the loop on your hook for a back post slip stitch. Chain 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. So that combination of the back post slip stitch and the chain 4 will count as our first back post double or back post treble crochet. And then we want to make a front post treble around the next stitch, so yarn over twice. This time we go from the front to the back and around to the front again. Pull the yarn through and yarn over and pull through to complete a treble. So we started with back post slip stitch and chain for a back post treble, and now a front post treble. And then in the next double crochet we're going to make 2 double crochets. 1 and 2. We'll make a front post treble around that same double crochet that we just worked our 2 doubles into. And a back post treble around the next double crochet. Okay, and then we're ready to start our repeat again with the front post treble around the next. 2 double crochet in that next stitch, 1 and 2, and then a front post treble around that same stitch that we just worked the 2 doubles into, and then back post treble around the next stitch. Okay, we'll continue that repeat around. When we get close to the end, I'll meet you back here, and on that final repeat we already have that back post stitch, so we won't make the back post stitch on the final repeat, but I'll see you back there in a few minutes. So I'm ready for my final repeat on this round. I'll make the front post treble around the next stitch, 2 double crochet in the next stitch, and then front post treble around that same stitch, which should bring us, right to that starting stitch. So we can go ahead and join to the top of that chain 4 for round 3. We should have a total of 20 front post trebles, 20 double crochet, and 10 back post treble. Round 4, we're going to slip stitch over to the first double crochet from round 3. So we slip stitch in that front post treble and then into that first double crochet. Then from there we will chain 3, which counts as our first double crochet, and we want to double crochet in that same stitch, 2 double crochet in the next double crochet, 1 and 2 double crochet, we'll make a front post treble around this next front post treble, and we'll skip the back post treble and make another front post treble around that next front post. So in each of the next 2 double crochet, we'll make 2 double crochet in each. So 1, 2 in that first double crochet, 2 in the next double crochet, 1 and 2, front post treble around the front post treble, skip the back post treble, and work a front post treble around the next front post treble, and that is our repeat for this round. So do 2 doubles in each of the 2 double crochet, front post treble around each of the front post treble, skipping the back post treble, and I'll see you back here at the end of this round. So I'm just finishing up my last stitch of round 4, ready for my final front post treble around that last front post treble. Then can go ahead and join to our starting chain 3 to finish off round 4. We should have a total of 20 front post treble, which make these 10 sections of front post treble, and then 40 double crochet. Round 5, we're going to slip stitch to this next double crochet, chain 3, which counts as a double crochet, and then we're going to make a PC or a popcorn stitch in this next. So to make a popcorn, we make 5 double crochet in that next stitch, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And then we take our hook out of that loop, we go into the first of the 5 double crochet through both of the top loops, grab the loop again on our hook, pull through, and chain 1 to close. That chain 1 does not count as a stitch, and that's our completed popcorn stitch. We'll double crochet in this next double crochet, which should be the last one before the front post treble. And then we're going to make a crossed front post treble over both of these. So we yarn over twice, we skip the first front post treble, and working around the next one, we start our front post. So we pull up a loop, pull through 2 to complete that front post treble. Then we yarn over twice again and go back over that skipped front post treble, so around the back of that front post stitch, and complete our front post treble there. And then you can see how the 2 front post trebles cross each other for a crossed front post treble stitch. We'll make a double crochet in each of the next 2 stitches, 1 and 2, and popcorn in the next stitch. So that popcorn is 5 double crochet in the same stitch. I have 4, and this is my 5th one. Remove the loop and go back to the first of that group of 5. Insert your hook, grab the loop and pull it through, chain 1 to close. And then we'll double crochet in that last double crochet, and then ready for our crossed front post treble. So skipping that first front post treble, working around the next one, we complete a front post treble, and then working in front of the one we just made, we go around the post of that front post, the skipped front post treble, and work another front post treble for our crossed stitches. So we'll continue to repeat that pattern around, bring a double crochet in each of the next 2 stitches, and then our popcorn, double crochet, and the crossed front post treble. So we'll see you back here at the end of this round. Finishing up round 5, I'm ready for my final crossed front post treble of this round. It's the first leg and the second leg to form that crossed front post treble, and then we're going to double crochet in this next stitch, so that chain 3 from last round, and then we can go ahead and slip stitch to the top. As soon as I find it, there it is, to the top of the chain 3 of this round. And that will complete round 5. We should have a total of 10 popcorn stitches, 10 crossed front post treble, and 30 double crochet. Round 6, continuing where we left off, we're going to slip stitch over to the double crochet that's past the popcorn. So I'll slip stitch in the popcorn and into the double crochet. From there we will chain 3, which counts as a double crochet, and then make a double crochet in each of the next 4 stitches. So the first one of 4 should be in the first part of the crossed treble. The next stitch is the second part of the crossed treble, and then the 2 double crochet, 1, 2. Then we want to make a double crochet in the popcorn as well. So not in that chain 1 stitch, but if we look at the top of the popcorn where we close the 5, there's sort of that inner circle, we call that the eye of the popcorn. We'll insert our hook there to make our popcorn, or to make our double crochet in the popcorn. Okay, so we'll just continue around with 5 double crochet, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, which should take us to the next popcorn, and working into the eye of the popcorn, we'll make another double crochet. So I'll see you back here at the end of this round. So finishing up round 6, I've made my double crochet in the last popcorn, worked 1 double crochet, 2, 3, and 4, and then this last double crochet will be in our final chain 3 where we joined last round. And then we will make the last double crochet in that final popcorn and join with the slip stitch to the top of our chain 3. For round 6 there should be a total of 60 double crochet all around, so the 5 double crochet in between the double crochets in the popcorn. For round 7 we will be starting to make our corners to start making the square shape. So where we left off we will chain 3, which counts as our first double crochet, and then we will double crochet in the next stitch. Then we're ready to make our first corner, which will be 2 double crochet, chain 2, 2 double crochet all in this next stitch, which should be on the top of a crossed front post treble. 1, 2 double crochet in that stitch, chain 2, and then 2 more double crochet in the same stitch for our first corner. Then we will work 14 double crochet and make another corner. So in each of the next 14 stitches we'll place a double crochet. So I have 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, and 14. Then we should be ready for our next corner, which will be a double crochet in a popcorn stitch. We'll make 2 double crochet, chain 2, and 2 more double crochet all in that same stitch for our second corner. And then we'll continue around, so the 14 double crochet in between our corner stitches, and I'll see you back here at the end of round 7. So finishing up this last couple stitches here, actually I just need 1 more stitch. We have 2 double crochet that we started with, so this side you will only need to make 12 double crochet before we can join to the top of the chain 3 to finish round 7. So there should be 72 double crochet and 4 chain 2 spaces. Your work will cup just a little bit. That should work its way out over the next couple of rounds. So round 8, we're going to chain 1. That does not count as a stitch, and then we'll make a half double crochet in that same stitch, which is the top of the chain 3 from the previous round. Then we will double crochet in the next 3 stitches. 1, 2, and 3 double crochet, which should bring us to the corner chain 2 space, where we will work 2 double crochet, chain 2, 2 double crochet again. So 2 doubles, a chain 2, 2 double crochet in that same corner space to form our new corner of this round. Double crochet in the next 3 stitches, including that very first or the hidden stitch. So 1, 2, and 3 double crochet. Half double crochet in the next 3. So 1, 2, and 3 double crochet, and then we'll make 6 single crochet 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. We'll make 3 more half double crochet. 1, 2, 3, and 3 double crochet. 1, 2, 3, and then that should bring us to our chain 2 corner space again, where we'll make our new corner of 2 double crochet, chain 2, and 2 more double crochet in that same corner space. Start straightening out our sides. Okay, so once we've worked a corner, we'll work 3 double crochet, making sure we work into that first stitch as well, then 3 half doubles, 6 singles, 3 half doubles, and 3 more double crochet before the next corner. And I'll meet you back here at the end of this round. So on my last side here of round 8, I finished my 6 single crochet ready for the half doubles. So we should only have 2 stitches left to work in, so 2 half double crochet, and then that third one was the first one we made of the round. And then we can go ahead and join for the end of round 8. We should have a total of 40 double crochet, 24 half double, 24 single, and the 4 chain 2 spaces. Round 9. Continuing where we left off, we'll chain 3, which counts as a double crochet, and then we'll double crochet in the next 5 stitches. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, which should bring us to our corner chain 2 space, into which we'll work the same corner of 2 double crochet, 1, 2, chain 2, and 2 more double crochet, 1 and 2. And then we're ready to work down our sides. So we will do double crochet in 6 stitches, including the very first stitch. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Then 2 double crochet or 2 half double crochet in each of the next 2 stitches, so 1 half in each, so a total of 2 half double crochet, and then 6 singles again, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6 single crochet, and half double crochet in the next 2 stitches, 1, 2 half double crochet, and 6 double crochet, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6, which should bring us to the corner chain 2 space. So we can go ahead and work our chain or our 2 double crochet in that corner, chain 2, and 2 more double crochet. Okay, so after the corner spaces, we will make 6 double crochet, 2 half double, 6 single, 2 half double, and 6 more double crochet, and then our corner. So I'll see you back here at the end of this round. So I finished the 6 single crochet on my final side, and then I need to make my 2 half double crochet, and that should finish off the repeat and bring us right to our starting chain 3, which was the first of the 6 double crochet. So we can go ahead and join to that chain 3 to end round 9. So beginning where we finished off, we're going to chain 1, which doesn't count as a stitch, and we'll make a back loop only single crochet in that same starting stitch, and then in each of the next double crochet we'll make a back loop only single crochet. So you can, when you see the top 2 stitches, go through the back loop. I like to include that extra loop that's on the back of the double crochets just to make it a little bit sturdier. So back loop only single crochet in each of these next double crochet. So we started with our single crochet in the starting chain, trying to get the back loop only there, and then back loop only single crochet in each of those next 7, which should bring us to our corner stitch, where we'll make 2 single crochet, chain 2, 2 single crochet. So 1, 2 single crochet, chain 2, and 2 more single crochet, 1 and 2. Then we'll continue along down the side, making back loop single crochet in each of the 26 stitches to the next corner. So back loop single crochet along each of the stitches of the side, 26 of them, and then our corners of 2 single crochet, chain 2, 2 single crochet. So on the last repeat of round 10, you would omit the last 8 back loop single crochet on that repeat and then just join to our starting one. So each side will have that total of 26 back loop single crochet for a complete total of 104 back loop singles, 16 single crochet, and 4 chain 2 spaces. Round 11, we'll continue where we left off with the chain 1, which doesn't count as a stitch, and then half double crochet in that same single, and make a half double crochet in the next 9 stitches. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9, which should bring us to that corner space. And then in the corner we will work 2 half double crochet, chain 2, 2 half double crochet. So here's my first 2 half double crochet of the corner, chain 2, and 2 more half double crochet in that same corner space. And then we will work down each side. It should be 30 half double crochet, so we'll work into that very first single crochet as well, and then just half double crochet in each of the 30 stitches along the side, and placing the 2 half, chain 2, 2 half in each corner space. So to complete round 11, we just do 20 half double crochet on that final side until we meet up with where we started, and there's 10 more there to make the 30. So there should be a total of 136 half double crochet and the 4 chain 2 spaces for round 11. Round 12, we'll continue right where we left off and chain 3, which counts as a double crochet, and then we'll double crochet in each of the next 8 stitches. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 and 8 double crochet. We'll make a front post treble around the next stitch. And then there should be 2 double crochet left. We'll make, or 2 half doubles. We'll make a double crochet in each of those last 2 stitches. Double crochet and double crochet, which should bring us to our corner space. So the third last stitch before the corner, we work a front post treble and then 2 more double crochet. And in the corner, this time we just work 1 double crochet, chain 2, and 1 more double crochet to form our new corner. We'll double crochet in the next 2 stitches, including that first or that hidden stitch. So 1 and 2, and then we'll make our front post treble around the next stitch. And we will work down the side, working 28 double crochet. So be careful to get that first stitch past the treble. It can be a little bit tricky to find the top of that stitch when we've made the front post. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 26, 27, and 28 double crochet along the side. We should have 3 stitches left, so work a front post treble around the next stitch, 2 double crochet, 1 and 2, which should bring us to the corner again, where we will work the 1 double crochet, chain 2, 1 double crochet, and ready to work our side again. So just to remember, you have 2 double crochet on either end past the corners, and then you have the front post treble around those stitches there, and 28 double crochet in between. So I'll see you back here at the end of this round. So on the final side of round 12, we will only make 19 double crochet after that front post treble before we meet our starting of this round. So you can join with a slip stitch to the top there. There should be a total of 136 double crochet, 8 front post treble, and the 4 chain 2 spaces. Round 13, we will chain 3 right where we left off, 1, 2, 3, and we will work a double crochet in the next 8 stitches. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8 double crochet, which should bring us to that front post treble, and we'll work another front post treble around the front post treble from last round. Oops. Try that again. So front post treble around the front post treble, and then we'll double crochet in the last 3 stitches. 1, 2, and 3, which should bring us to our corner space, into which we will work a double crochet, chain 2, 1, 2, and another double crochet. Double crochet in the next 3 stitches, 1, 2, and 3, which will bring us to that front post treble, and we'll work another front post treble around it. And then we'll continue to work double crochet in the next 28 double crochet, which will take us to that next front post treble, where we'll work a front post treble, double crochet in the last 3 again, and our new corner. So I'll see you back here at the end of this round. Again, on the last side after the front post treble, we'll again just work 19 double crochet before we join to our starting stitch. So there should be a total of 144 double crochet, 8 front post treble, and 4 chain 2 spaces to complete round 13. Round 14 and our final round for the ceiling row square. We will chain 1, which doesn't count as a stitch, and then make a back post half double crochet around that starting chain 3 from last round. And then we will just back post half double crochet around each of the next 13 stitches. So 1, 2, 3. We'll make that around the next 13 stitches until we get to the corner. So after that first back post half double crochet, I've made 13 back post half double crochet, including around those front post trebles, which should bring us to our corner chain 2 space, into which we will work 2 single crochet. So 1 and 2 single crochet, chain 2, and 2 more single crochet in that same corner space for our new corner. And then we'll work back post half double crochet around each of the next 38 stitches. 1, 2, and 3, back post half double crochet, and so on down the side until you get to the corner. And remember to make 2 single crochet, chain 2, 2 single crochet in each corner. So on the final side, we will work a total of 24 back post half double crochet from the corner until we reach our starting sets of back post half double crochet. And when you've done that, we can go ahead and join to our starting back post stitch to fasten off, and that will complete round 14 and the ceiling row square. So once again, big thanks to our designer for a beautiful pattern to crochet for this week of the Friends Around the World Crochet Along. I'll see you next week.